What is good, yo? Kamusta kayo lahat? Nandito kami ngayon sa Urban Makaring. It's a Monday night. We're just gonna do some announcement interview for John Odin. What's up, Kuya?
Hello, what's up, dude?
Sir, so we're gonna do some announcement for all night long this coming January 18, Saturday at Last Cebu City during Sinulog Fest. So Kuya, let's get right into it. So what is all night long?
So I'll be doing a open to close set at Last Cebu during Sinulog on Saturday. It will be an open to close set actually for 8 hours.
Eight
So I'll
hours.
be filling all the slots for all the DJs. It will be a very personalized show.
Yeah.
So it will be a solo show to showcase storytelling basically.
Kuya, 8 hours is no joke. It's very long. So, can you tell us a bit about how you prepared for this monumental 8 hour set? How?
Well, it was so much easier when I was younger because I used to do it when I was younger at time in Manila. But now that I got older, and on a side note, I'm type 2 diabetes.
Yeah.
So there's a bit of a challenge in terms of endurance. So what I did was, you have to be in the right mindset to conserve your energy, pace your set, not to get ahead of yourself when you're doing your storytelling. So in that sense, it's really biding your time. That's the challenge actually in doing an all night long set.
Ito kuya, pop-up question. Why did you pick Last Cebu and why Sinulog?
Okay. Sinulog has been very special to me as well as Last, because Last is one of the very few venues that cater to techno, house, and trance, and very unapologetic with the genres they push. So I don't have to adjust when I'm there. So it is probably the best place for me for what I play, because I really don't have to adjust
Yeah.
ever. Yeah.
What inspired you to take on such a massive challenge, especially during one of the biggest festivals in the Philippines?
I used to do all night long sets back in the day when I was younger, but I did it at the end of the year to sort of celebrate the whole year
Yeah.
of music. So para siyang culminating activity
Yeah.
at the end. So I gave that up years ago, and a silly idea came up with the owners where we would want to try something new for Last, and the idea of doing an open to close all nighter set came into discussion, and then we decided to go for it.
Tsaka kuya, you know that alam naman natin na Sinulog is known for its energy and cultural significance. How do you plan to blend the festival's essence into your 8 hour set?
So it's basically the celebration of their culture specifically there, and they're very festive. So before the main celebration on Sunday, they actually go out to the parties, and it's a very community driven celebration.
Yeah.
So with that said, because it's community driven, the all night long set that I'm doing is actually also a community driven show for those who are into or who want to get into underground music.
Yeah. Kuya, ito, let's get more technical. DJ to DJ. How do you structure a marathon 8 hour set like this? Do you have specific phases or themes in mind for different parts of the night?
Yes, definitely. Because if you treat it as an all night long set, well, this is personal. If you treat it as an 8 hour set, it looks very tiring. But if you fragment them and base them on phases, that's what I did for this one. So I'm playing the role of open to prime time to close. So I'm covering very specific genres in 8 hours. So I'm going from house to progressive to trance, uplifting trance, techno, and hard techno, and maybe drum and bass.
Yes, sir.
So I treat it as segments. So
Okay.
if I'm playing for the first 2.5 hours was
Tsaka-
opening.
Tsaka 12 a.m. sila nagsisimula dun eh, no?
Diba? But this time we're starting at 10.
Okay.
Kasi Sinulog has an earlier crowd. As early as
Yeah.
9, they start to come in. So, you play it per segment lang. So, 2 hours and 30 minutes. Just take care of that. Then you move in to the next segment, and then you move into the next segment. The problem is, if you treat it as a whole, there's a chance na baka ma-overwhelm ka or ma-intimidate ka that, oh no, I'm playing for 8 hours long.
Yeah. Tsaka parang kung ano mo lang siya, like parang first 2 hours, pang opening.
Ang opening.
Mas
Yes.
madali ka makapagtipid ng kanta.
That's true.
Ano mo yung mga pangmalakasan mo, alam mo saan mo ilalagay.
Yes, sir. Mismo.
Kuya, this one's for the fans, supporters, followers. Are you incorporating any unreleased tracks or exclusive remixes during the set? Can you give us a hint on what to expect?
Definitely. The theme is actually a lot of floor killers, unreleased tracks, and future favorites. So, what I believe is some underground tracks that are hot right now, unreleased tracks and remixes personally and by some friends,
Yeah.
and a lot of promos that came in, and future favorites, obviously, tracks that I believe will eventually become favorites. Self-explanatory naman yan, pero yeah.
Ito kuya, another pop-up question. Siyempre, taking on an 8-hour set like this, hindi lahat ng DJ nagagawa yun eh. And hindi lahat ng DJ kayang gawin yun. I mean, as John Odin, on your perspective, ngayon pa lang, pag naiisip mo siya, may anxiety ba or may worries ka ba? Or talagang, I'ma just enjoy it?
There is. I'm actually worried about if I could physically maintain.
Yeah.
Again, as I said before, it was easier because I was younger. Being older now, you feel it eh.
Yeah,
You feel a bit of a challenge of standing there and how to reciprocate certain energies from the crowd.
Yeah.
Paano pag di pa sila gumagalaw?
Yeah.
But you get too excited and then you get too tired? Or what if they're really hyped up and then
Ubus ka na.
ubos ka na rin? So there's that energy transfer across the room for 8 hours, and again, being older,
Yeah.
sometimes it can get very overwhelming.
Ito kuya, syempre, as a Filipino artist, DJ, how does performing at Sinulog, one of the country's most iconic festivals, feel for you personally? I mean, every year parang andun ka na eh. Pero, I mean right now, ano yung pakiramdam na, you're one of those DJs na laging andun?
Okay, so it is without question parang, okay, I'm excited every year, but you'll reach the point where it has tapered off and you always want to push it a bit.
Yeah.
So we have done EP album releases, we have done back-to-back sets, we have booked international collaborations, diba? So this one was a bit of, not naman new,
Yeah.
but something we've never done at last
Yeah.
before. So, ayun, it feels like this time around, I feel that excitement again for Sinulog.
Ito kuya, let's talk about again the preparation for it. Syempre, hindi lang kanta, hindi lang yung set yung ayusin. Syempre, physically, mentally, you have to be prepared. So, how do you plan to prepare yourself physically and mentally for that 8-hour set?
Okay, so mentally, I just have to come to terms with it that I'm playing that long.
Yeah.
There's really no preparation for that. You just have to accept it, or how you plan to go through your set mentally, diba? So manage the expectations lang yun. For physical, believe it or not, I don't plan to go out the night before,
Yeah.
get drunk or party. So I just plan to stay home, just chill out, eat properly. Iwas muna fast food,
Yeah.
oily stuff. Again, type 2. So, eat right, sleep, maybe run a bit, walk.
Yeah.
And then I will not go to the venue until I really have to.
Yeah.
So, hindi ako pupunta doon para tumambay, mag-shot, no. I'll go there 5 minutes before my set.
Yeah.
I won't talk to anyone and just get in there and do the job.
Does it help ba? Kasi may mga artists na gano'n na mas prefer nila na bago mag-perform, ayaw nila ng kausap.
I mean, some people will say parang, OA ka naman. But for some people, you have to be in that mindset
Yeah.
because, well, for me, I find it very intimidating to do it because, again, it's a solo show.
Yeah.
So there's a bit of pressure. We'll have the booth situated in the middle this time.
Yeah.
So that's a bit of a surprise. That's something new. So it's hard for me to take a bathroom break. I'll be denying
Oo,
shots.
yung pala
Yeah,
yung mga
dude.
poproblemahin mo.
Yeah.
Bawal na bawal
Bawal
beer.
mag-CR, no beer. I can't take bathroom breaks because the amount of people that are there, di ba? So, physically din, di ba? As I said earlier. So, that in tune with your mental preparation.
Yeah.
Paano pag pumunta lang ako doon tapos, ano okay na yan?
Yeah, totoo.
The, di ba, yung body mo will follow eh. So, if you're not prepared mentally, then I would probably get tired easily for sure.
Ito kuya, another pop-up question. Simula nung inisip mo to, simula nung pinrepare mo to, pinopropose mo pa lang sa last, this 8-hour set, para sa'yo, personally, ano ba yung para sa'yo, ano yung end goal? What's the goal at the end of the night after the set? Ano yung, you know,
End goal
what's the
of doing
target?
this? The end goal is probably to fortify a more community-centered music experience. So I know people listen to techno and people listen to house and trance, whatever, but I'm trying to secure a more solid community-based following for events like this. It doesn't have to be all night long, but when it has something to do with house, techno, and trance, I'm trying to bolster that following more. So hopefully the hype behind the show will give a bit more excitement. I mean, ang hirap na nga niya i-push.
Yeah.
Let's admit. So this is a bit of a concept or gimmick, whatever you want to call it, just to entice them a little.
Yeah.
Kasi yun nga, again, ang hirap nga i-push. So I hope that the concept will get their attention at least.
Yeah.
Then sana the music can speak for itself eventually.
Ito kuya, let's get on the last question. Medyo connected to sa previous question ko. So, for the last question, what message or experience do you hope to leave with your audience by the end of the night?
Okay, I want them to enter the concept with an open mind. I want them to take their time with the show. Kung gusto nila palu agad or something high energy, we'll get there. So I want to reassure them that this is actually a storytelling set. It won't be rushed. We'll take our time from start to finish. So if you could be there from start to finish, that would be great. If you come in the middle, that's fine. If you come in late, that's fine also. But the best experience would be coming from the start.
Kuya, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck. Sana andun ako.
Yes, sir.
Kuya, before we end this interview, okay lang ba we formally invite them sa mga pupunta na Sinulog, sa mga tiga Cebu?
So hi
Take it away.
guys, I hope you could make it. It's at Last Cebu. I'm sure you know where it is. If you don't, kindly Google. It will be on January 18, 2025 on a Saturday. We will be starting at 10 p.m. all the way till 6 a.m. But if there are more people and we decide to extend, you never know. So we could go past 6 a.m. So I hope to see you there. Peace.
There you have it. You heard it from the man, the myth, the legends himself, Mr. John Odin, and I'm your host, Kobeast. Ano pa ba sasabihin ko? See you at Sinulog 2025, man. Pew, pew, pew!